Welcome back to Garage Matters. Today we are going to be installing these new all-weather mats that I got from Amazon. These are no-name knockoffs on this 2025 Chevy Silverado 2500HD. Let's go inside and let me show you how much we paid for these all-weather mats. Now, these are last purchased on 4th of July 2025. These come with the first roll and second roll, and I paid about 129 bucks for the first and second roll. So I went with these because these come with the hump in the first roll as well, so it gives that extra protection for that middle seat right here. Now for 129 bucks, I'm gonna see if this is better than spending about $200-300 bucks. This is actually from the Chevy website, and if you were to buy the OEM one from the dealership, this first roll will cost you about 250 bucks, but I guess it depends on what brand you want. And then for the second roll up here, you gotta pay for the second roll. It comes separate. For the second roll, it is gonna cost you between 90 and 100 bucks for the second roll. So let's go ahead and head back out to the garage and let me show you what it looks like. Again, these all-weather mats, I'm gonna call them no-name Amazon brand because there is no names attached to them, but take a look at them. They look pretty nice. I think they look pretty nice. This is kind of like a hard plastic, almost rubberish material, and that's how thick it is. And I really like these because it's plastic, so when you're tracking mud into your vehicle, all you gotta do is pull these out, rinse them down with a garden hose, and you're good to go again. So you don't have to deal with carpet back there. But this construction, I'm not complaining for $129. To me, this works perfectly fine for me. And then up here, on the first row up here, it does have these little locks in here as well. So we'll see if these line up perfectly with the OEM locks. And then it does come with this middle step right here. So this is gonna help give that protection if you have like a person sitting in that middle section. And then over here, it looks like these holes are covered up. So let's see what's going on here. Can we take these? Okay, well, all right. Maybe the passenger side, maybe these don't come out, but we'll get these installed and we'll see what the heck is going on with here, because passenger side, these are blocked, but on the driver's side, you have these holes right here to lock these down. So maybe it's only on the driver's side since the foot pedals are on the driver's side. All right guys, let me show you what's going on inside the vehicle. So these are what you get from the factory unless you buy the upgraded ones from the dealer. But look, it only covers this passenger right here. For the middle passenger, there's no protection, but you do get a little protection on that passenger side. So these back seats can fit 3 people back here, but there's no protection here, nor is there any protection under here. Let's go into the first row. So up here inside the first row, same thing. This vehicle can fit 3 people in the first row. So you have a little protection here, but it doesn't protect up here underneath the gas pedal. It doesn't protect right here as well, or where the third person will be sitting up here as well. And then on the passenger side, there is a little protection on the passenger side. So with this new floor mats, we're gonna cover this hump as well too and see if it actually fits inside this vehicle, as some of the reviews on Amazon has indicated that it fits perfectly. So if you're not tracking as well, this cab for the 15, 25, and 3500s is the same cab. So these floor mats, if they fit in this 2500 HD, they should theoretically fit inside of your 1500 or 3500 as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take these old floor mats out, reinstall these, and I'll see you once they're installed. All right, now with the old out and the new in, let's take a look. I am happy and surprised at the fit and finish. Look at this second row right here. Look at all this protection I have now. I have protection all the way underneath this bench seat as well. And this protection comes down all the way to the door right here. Check this out. Look at that. So I'm gonna lift this up just so you can see how much protection this new floor mat provides compared to the OEM one that they give you for free. So I just left the OEM one in there because it was just easier just to do it like that. But look, it doesn't provide you any protection right here. With this new all-weather floor mat, it gives you protection all the way up to this door seal right here. So you're not gonna have to worry about trekking any mud into your brand new vehicle. It also provides protection all the way up here as well, because you know, when people sit back here, their feet usually goes under here as well too. You got this middle protection right here, all the way up to your HVAC right here as well too. And then we'll take a look at the other side as well too. Now over here, I was kind of surprised at the fit and finish. Same thing over here. This protection comes all the way to the door sill right here. And take a look at this. This is almost a perfect fit right here where this corner is at. And this other little corner right here where the seatbelt is held in place. Look at that. They even had a little cutout for the seatbelt right here too. So the attention to detail and the fit and finish for the amount of money I spent, I can't complain. But let's not stop here. Let's check out the first row and see how the first row came out. Alright, so over here on the passenger side, same thing. Look at all this protection and look at the fit and finish around this corner of the seat right here. I think it's perfect. This protection comes all the way to the door seal as well. I did have to remove the OEM one, but I realized that these caps right here are actually for nothing, because if you look underneath here, it doesn't attach to anything. But as far as protection, this protection goes all the way up here as well too. So definitely a whole lot more protection than those free ones that were provided to me. You also have protection up here as well. So just in case you have a third person sitting in the middle for any reason, you have protection on this carpet right here. So all weather mat. And look at this. Look at this attention and detail. I really can't complain. Let's check out the driver's side. Alright, so over here on the driver's side, now if you're kind of curious how to take these off, all you do is you just pull this up and then they'll pop right out. So for the original OEM ones, all I do is just pull it up. Let me show you real quick. Alright, that's all you do. And then it comes undone. And then you're just going to line up this hole right here with this pin and just push it down, and then it's going to lock this mat in place. Alright. And there she goes. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Now, same thing with this other one. You just line up the pin, push it down, and it snaps in place. So same thing going on over here. Check out this mud that was tracking into my vehicle before I had this all-weather mat. I was tracking mud all the way right here. But with this new all-weather mat, I have protection all the way up to right here. So absolutely a whole lot more protection. And then the same thing, I didn't have protection here, in case I wanted to rest my foot while I'm driving, I now have protection right here as well too. And this all-weather mat goes all the way up to the pedals, so I don't have to worry about getting the carpet behind my pedals dirty either. Now the fit and finish on the driver's side, same thing. Look at these rounded off corners. I think it's a perfect fit. I cannot complain one bit. Now even though these don't say Chevy, or even though these don't say Rough Country or brand named floor mats, they're no names, they're knockoffs from Amazon. And for $129 plus tax, I am not complaining at all at the fit and finish and how easy it was to install these floor mats. It took me maybe about 10 minutes tops just to install these. Now the fit and finish on these no-name Amazon knockoffs were extremely, I think in my opinion, they were worth it for the money spent on it. Sure, you could get some branded floor mats, but for what I'm gonna be doing, I don't need branded floor mats. I just need something that's gonna work. And these floor mats seem like they're gonna work perfectly. Just like I was showing you guys, the fit and finish, absolutely perfect, had no issues during the install. And as far as the material being made out of that hard plastic rubberish material, let me show you these OEM ones. Here are the OEM ones. Look at this. Yeah, I guess this is good to help get you started, but I'm sure these will probably last a long time too. But I prefer the hard plastic rubberized material. It just feels more durable in my opinion. That's gonna do it this time for these all-weather mats review, and make sure you join us next time on Garage Matters and hit that like and subscribe button.